welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to see the 5 jobs for mechanical engineering after graduation. What are the 5 jobs you can seek after completing your graduation? First, I want to say that the best way to align your career growth is to find a natural skill which aligns with your job requirements. Okay, so this is the most basic thing you have to work to get the job. Okay, so today we are going to see 5 different jobs for mechanical engineers after graduation. For that I have collected some data. What are the data? Different, like if you want creativity, if you like creativity, so which job role is better for you? If you like hands on machine or want to improvise, then which job role is better? And if you like coding, then which job is role better? So we are going to see that. So don't skip this video, watch this full video to understand your career sector. Okay, so you will get the clarity that which job role is better for me and which is not. So watch this and you will get not you will understand which job role is better. So first, let me tell you what you will learn in this video. So let's start the data which I have collected. So first one is the roles and responsibilities. I will tell each for each jobs what are the roles and responsibility. So first one is the roles and roles and responsibility. And the second one is what is the most of the people curious, what will be the fresher salary. Okay, so second point is that one. So second is the fresher salary. For each job role I am going to tell in today's live video. Okay, and the third one is the salary growth. You want to know that after 3 years or after 5 years what will be the salary you are going to be get paid, or what will be your designation after 3 years or 5 years. So in this video you will learn that also. So third topic is salary growth with experience. As your experience increases, what will be the salary? Okay, short form EXP I have written. So let's start with the point 4. What will be the point 4? Knowledge and skills required for each job roles. Okay, for example, if you will be a design engineer, what will be the knowledge and skill required to be a design engineer? So this will be the point number 4. So point number 4, knowledge and skills. So this is the point number 4. And last but not the least, which not everyone told, that what not to do for each job role. Okay, for example, you are worker, so what not to do, like don't take risk. Okay, some laborers take risk for getting more pay, so that is the risk for your health. Okay, and for your family. So last point is what not to do for each job role. So I am going to clear these 5 topics in our live session. So don't skip this video, or don't miss this. If you haven't watched this video live, then watch after the live streaming end, because I will going to save this video for you to watch for after the video ends. Okay, so let me erase this one. Please do write each and everything which I am writing here, because that will help you. So I have erased this thing. So let's start with the point number one, or you can say our job role number one. That is the design engineer position, which most mechanical engineer seeks for. Many of us don't know what will be the fresher salary, so I will going to tell you the fresher salary for design engineer. But let me tell you first roles and responsibilities of design engineer. So first role is create 2D and 3D. Okay, create 2D and 3D models of fabrication drawings or general arrangement drawings and assembly drawings. Okay, so this is the first point, and the second point is the work with design validation. Okay, so you have to work with design validation is the second point for the this role, and the third one is collaborate with R&D. So by collaborating with R&D, you will learn different things, what is happening in the mechanical field. So this is also the most important roles and responsibilities in our job role for design engineer. So let's go for the next point, which is the fresher salary. So let me erase this first. Okay, so what will be the fresher salary? You are excited about that point because everyone thinks about the salary first. So the salary which I am going to tell you is the CTC. It is not in hand. I am going to tell you about CTC in lakh per annum. Okay, LPA. So for fresher, you will get around 3.5 to 5 LPA. This is the basic salary for the fresher you will get, and after the experience, after for example after 3 to 5 years, you will be on the post of senior design engineer. Let me write in the short SR, design engineer, and your salary will be around 6 to 9 LPA. This will be your salary for 3 to 5 years of experience. This is not exact value, but it is the approx value which are going to be get. Okay, so let's see, after 7 to 10 years of experience, you will be project lead slash manager, or you can say design manager, and the salary you will going to get for this is 12 to 18 LPA. Okay, and the next is the final one, that is 12 plus years of experience. What will be what you will get the position and the salary. So let's see, that will be product development engineer. Product development engineer, and for this position you will get the salary of around 20 plus LPA. Okay, so this is the salary breakdown for design position. As a fresher you will get 3.5 to 5 LPA. After 3 to 5 years of experience, you will get the position of around of senior design engineer, and your salary will be approximately 6 to 9 LPA. Okay, and after 7 to 10 years of experience, you will be like a project lead or design manager. As you can see, I have written, and your salary will be 12 to 18 LPA. Okay, and after the 12 plus years of experience, you will be 1 minute, product development engineer. Okay, you will be project development engineer, and your salary, not engineer, sorry, it is project development manager. You will get the position of product development manager, and your salary will be around 20 plus LPA. Okay, so this is the salary breakdown of design engineer. Let erase this. Okay, so next one is the knowledge and skill required for to be a design engineer. Okay, so first one is CAD software. You have to be a good knowledge of different CAD software. The current demanding software that is for you have to good knowledge of 2D and 3D. One 2D software and one 3D software you have to be good at. Okay, there are multiple 2D and 3D software, but you if you will be good at one also, then also it is fine. So let me tell you different type of CAD software like AutoCAD, DraftSide, or you can say SolidWorks, which are currently very trending, Katia, or Creo, or Solid Edge. Okay, so these are the CAD software which is currently in demand, and you have to be proficient in any software. Okay, for example, if you have to do 2D modeling, then you can use AutoCAD or DraftSide. If you want to do 3D modeling, then you can use SolidWorks, Katia, Creo, and Solid Edge. So this is the CAD software. Next, let's see. You have good GD&T knowledge, geometric dimensioning and tolerance knowledge you have, and the most important knowledge and skill required is that of creativity. You have to be creative. Okay, so let me give you one example. For example, if this board is sharp, then it will harm my fingers. So that's why they have done the creativity that what to do, that the person using this whiteboard should not get harmed. So they have give fillets and the board design. This is all comes in the creativity part. So you have to be creative to be a design engineer. Design engineer's basic need is the creativity. Okay, so creativity is the most. And last, what not to do. So as a design engineer, what not to do is the most important point. So let's see what not to do. So don't ignore design standards. Okay, like GD&T and material properties. If you ignore this point, then it will create problem in your drawings or in models that will be going to be fabricated. Okay, so first point is don't ignore. Don't ignore GD&T and material properties. This is the first and most important thing, that don't ignore GD&T and material properties. Okay, next point is don't resist manufacturing or don't resist feedback from manufacturing or quality, because that feedback is very important. If they are saying something to you that you should do things like this or that, they are saying that things with their experience, because they have hands-on experience on that thing and you don't have that experience. So take their feedback, because their feedback is important for further improvement in yourself as a design engineer. So this is the important point, that don't resist yourself. Okay, don't be over smart, think that I know everything, I am graduate, I have done bachelor's of engineer and they don't have, they done ITI or diploma, I am better than them. Don't ever think that because that will leads to your failure. Okay, you will not going to be going to learn anything if your attitude will be like that. Okay, so the most important thing what not to do as a design engineer is, don't resist feedback. Even if it is worker, it is worker or quality person, don't ignore anyone's feedback. That is the most important thing, they are going to help you in your design. So this is one of the point, that don't resist feedback. And the third point is, never skip proper documentation and revision control. Okay, so if you do something in future and you don't know the why you have done this revision, why? Because you haven't done the proper documentation. Proper documentation is very important in this, because if you haven't done proper documentation of revision or anything else like of drawing, so you will get problem in future for your own work only. Okay, so last point is, never skip documentation. So these are the what not to do points as a design engineer. Okay, so let's see the next point, and the next role is the production engineer. So if you think you are going to be a production engineer, then what is your job role, what is the salary as a fresher, and what will be the salary after experience, and what not to do, and which skills required for this role. Okay, so let's see. Second one is the production engineer. So let's see roles and responsibilities. So first role is implement lean manufacturing. Okay, so this is the first point. As a production engineer, you have to implement lean manufacturing in your production. That is the most important thing you can do to contribute your role as a production engineer. So first role and requirement is implement lean manufacturing. Okay, so second, monitor machine efficiency. Okay, this is also most important, because if you monitor daily, you will learn each and everything regarding that machine. For example, I am designing conveyor and I am not checking what is happening after 12 hours of working of that conveyor belt, or after 24 hours of working of that conveyor belt, then I will not get the idea that what are the pros and cons of that conveyor for working 12 hours, 24 hours or more than that. Okay, so if you watch closely, the efficient, not only the efficiency, each and everything, that the motor working points, that when the motor fails and when the motor get heated, this is the efficiency points which are going to be learned if you watch. Okay, so monitor machine efficiency. Let's see next point. And the third one is coordinate quality. So this is also very important point, that as a production engineer you have to coordinate with design and production, because you are the bridge between the design and quality, and you have to suggest something to design. Your job role is to suggest, because you have more practical knowledge. If you are going to work as a production engineer, you will have more practical knowledge as a production engineer. And for as a production engineer, your role is to suggest design engineer that what are the problem you are facing in your machine, and what we can do to improve the efficiency or to improve that point. Okay, so this is the last, coordinate with design and quality. So these are the rules and responsibilities for a production engineer. Now let's see the salary as a fresher and what will be the growth as a production engineer. So the production engineer also get the same around salary as a design engineer. When they are fresher, it is around 3 to 4.5 LPA. Okay, as a fresher. And after the experience, for example, after 5 years of experience, their role will be senior production engineer. Like past I have said about design engineer, they will be senior design engineer, and in production you will get promoted as a senior production engineer after 5 years of experience. Sorry, senior production engineer, and your salary will be around 6 to 8 LPA approx. Okay, this will be your salary after 5 years of experience as a production engineer. Let's see the next part, which is of 10 years of experience. What will be your salary after 10 years, and what will be the position after 10 years of experience? So after 10 years you will be production manager, and your salary will be around 12 to 15 LPA. The salary I am telling is not of MNC, it is of normal company which you are going to get. It is around 12 to 15 LPA. And after 15 plus years of experience, what will be your designation? You will be plant head, or you can say operation directors. Let me write plant head slash operation director. Okay, and your salary will be around 20 plus LPA. So this is the breakdown of your salary as a fresher, and as a person you will sorry, not as a person, as you grow in the experience after 5 years, what will be the salary, which is around 6 to 8 LPA. And after 10 years, what will be the salary? It is around 12 to 15 LPA. And after 15 years of experience, just what will be the salary, which is 20 plus LPA. This is the rough breakdown of our of production engineer salary. Okay, so let's see the next part, but before that let me erase this one. Now we will see the skill required to be a production engineer. Okay, so CNC operations, you have knowledge, you have the knowledge of CNC operation, or you can say welding, casting, etc. So these are the skill you have you required to be a production engineer. Okay, second one is knowledge of ERP. Okay, this is also very important that you have the knowledge of ERP and you have the skill of leadership. This is most important thing as a production engineer. You have the leadership skill and people management quality. Yes, people management. Okay, these are the skills you required as a production engineer. So these are the 3 points. Now let's see the final point, which is what not to do as a production engineer. So first, don't overlook safety. Please do follow the safety norm as a production engineer, like wear your helmets, wear your shoes, this kind of things you have to wear, or wear your dresses which dress company have provided to you for your safety. So don't overlook safety and other safety also, like safety in machine, like handling of machine. If you barely hand if you are not using any gloves and handling your grinder machine, that is overlooking of your safety. So this is also the point what not to do as a production engineer. Don't overlook safety. Okay, so let's see next time. Sorry, next point, don't ignore machine downtime data and repeat issues. Okay, so this is the second point, that don't ignore machine downtime data and repeat the same issue again and again. So this is the second point. Let's see the third point. Don't blame workers instead of analyzing problem. Okay, so don't try to blame on worker, instead analyze the problem. So these are the points you have to do as you don't have to do as a production engineer. So let's see the next point, that is the third one, which is of quality engineer. Okay, so third one is quality engineer. Okay, so let's see what roles and responsibilities of quality engineer. So first role is, one second, inspect raw materials, and second, perform cause analysis, and third one is develop quality reports. These are the three roles and responsibility of a quality engineer: that inspect raw material, perform root cause analysis, and develop quality reports. Okay, so whatever the report you will get from after watching the machine, that if there is any scratch or if machine is not as per general arrangement drawing, these are the feedback you will write in your report, that these are the problem you have seen in the machine, and these are the this report you will share with everyone, that everyone knows that what are the problems, so they will rectify and work on that, so the customer will get the proper machine without any problem. Okay, so these are the roles and responsibility of a quality engineer. Let's see, the next thing is the salary of a quality engineer as a fresher and after growing as a quality engineer with experience. Okay, so as a fresher, this is also around the same as design engineer and production engineer. There is a little bit of difference in each and every role, but it is approximately same at fresher level, which is around 3 to 4.2 LPA you will get as a fresher. Okay, but after experience, let me say 3 to 5 and 7 to 10 and last is 12. So 3 to 5 years of experience you will get the designation of quality analyst. Okay, analyst, and your salary will be around 6 to 7 LPA, same as design and production. Okay, it will be little less, but same, approximately same as design and production. So let's see the next one, 7 to 10 years of experience, senior quality engineer. Okay, and your salary will be around 10 to 15 LPA. And the third is 12 plus years of experience. If you will have 12 plus years of experience, you will be head of quality. Okay, and your salary will be around 18 plus LPA. Head of quality, and your salary will be 15 plus LPA. So this is the salary breakdown for quality engineer. Now let's see the skills required for quality engineer. Let me erase this one. You have the knowledge of CMM, okay, and NDT. So what is CMM? CMM is coordinate measuring machine, and NDT is non-destructive testing. These are the two things you have to be knowledgeable about. These are the skill required for quality engineer. Okay, so let's see the next thing. You have the knowledge of Six Sigma, or you can say ISO, etc. Okay, so this is the second point. Let's see the third point. You will be analytical and documentation skills. you have analytical and documentation skills. Okay, these are the skills for quality engineer. Let's see the next point, which is what not to do as a quality engineer. Okay, don't approve defective parts. As a quality engineer, you will be in pressure that we have to release this machine because the customer want this machine at this time or that time. Okay, so your upper one will pressure you, but don't approve defective part, because this defective part will make bad impression or unsatisfy your customer. Okay, so never approve defective parts or never approve any defective thing in your machine. So this is most important thing as a quality engineer you don't have to do. Okay, so this is the first point. Let's see next point, which is avoid working without documentation. This is the most important thing, because each and every data reported by quality engineer is very important and it is very useful at every point, for design also, for production also, and for customer purpose also. So don't avoid working without documentation. Okay, let's see. don't don't underestimate the audits. So this is the third point, that don't underestimate audits, which are very useful for quality engineer. So these are the 3 points which not to do as a quality engineer. Okay, so let's see the fourth one, which is the maintenance engineer. Okay, fourth, so this is the fourth one, which is the maintenance engineer. So let's see the roles and responsibilities of the maintenance engineer. Analyze root cause. Okay, so as a maintenance engineer you have to analyze root cause for each and every machine. Start to think about what are the problems in this machine, why are we getting stuck at this point. For example, your conveyor is stuck at some random point, for example at B position. Why is this happening? Is this problem in motor, or is this problem in gearbox, or is this problem of your electronics, like for example you have problem with your VFDs. So what is the problem? Okay, I'm not saying that specifically because of VFD the belt conveyor is not working, but there are chances that some of the points contribute to the problem. Okay, or you can say that your conveyor is stuck because of something came in between. that's also, or your belt stopped working, or not belt stopped working, belt faced any problem because of which your conveyor is not working. So as a maintenance engineer, you have to analyze root cause, because that is the most important skill you have to, and this is the most important role you have to perform as a maintenance engineer. So let's see, the next point is the maintain spares inventory. Okay, as a maintenance engineer, your role is to maintain spare inventory. You have always to you always have to maintain that inventory. For example, small spring, you have to maintain that inventory also, or you can say belts, you have to maintain the inventory of that spare also, or you can say chains or sprockets, that all comes in your inventory. So try to maintain spares inventory is also your roles and responsibility as a maintenance engineer. Let's see the third point. Ensure safety. This is the third point, that you should ensure the safety. This is the third role of your their designation as a maintenance engineer. Okay, now let's see the salary of the maintenance engineer. What will be the salary as a fresher, or after the years of experience, what will be your salary and what will be your designation? So let's first see, as a fresher, your salary will be around 3 to 4.5 LPA, same as production, design and quality engineer. Your salary as a fresher will be the same, depends on the company. If company gives you 3 LPA, that's their call, but your salary will be in this between 3 to 4.5 LPA, and it is approximate value. If company is good, then they also give you salary around 5 LPA or 5.5 LPA, depends on the company, how is company working and what are the norms for the salary. Okay, so let's see, after 3 to 5 years of experience, and after 7 to 10, and last 12 plus. So after 3 to 5 years of experience, you will be senior maintenance engineer. Okay, and your salary will be 6 to 8 LPA, same as the above 3. Okay, so let's see, next 7 to 10 years of experience, maintenance manager. You will be maintenance manager, and your salary will be around 12 to 16 LPA. And the third one is the 12 plus years of experience. You will be maintenance head. Okay, and your salary will be around 18 plus LPA. This is the salary breakdown as a maintenance engineer. Okay, this is the salary structure you will get to see as a maintenance engineer. Now let's see, what are the knowledge and skill required for maintenance engineer. So before that, let's erase this one. Okay, first you have the knowledge of hydraulics, pneumatics, etc. Second one is the PLC, basic comma automation maintenance, and third one is problem solving skills. These are the three skills which you will require as a maintenance engineer. You have the knowledge of hydraulics, pneumatics, or you can say how the motor works, about the motor, and about VFD, little things of about electrical electronics. You have the basic knowledge. These are the skill. Okay, so PLC basic, automation, maintenance, you have these are the skill you have to be required for maintenance engineer. Or the most important part, which is very important for all the engineers, not for maintenance engineer but also for design, production, quality, and maintenance engineer, that is problem solving skill. Okay, so let's see the last point, which is what not to do as a maintenance engineer. So this is our last point of the maintenance engineer. So let's see. Don't wait for breakdown. If you know that the breakdown will happen after 1 hour, 2 hours, so don't wait for that. Okay, don't wait for breakdown to happen. This is the most important thing that you have to avoid as a maintenance engineer. Okay, because this will cause human harm. Okay, or this is cause company damage. So try not to avoid the breakdown. Second one is don't ignore lubrication. This is most important point for each and every machine, which is lubrication. As a maintenance engineer, your role is to don't avoid this. Try to apply lubrication, for example grease or whatever the lubrication material you have. Try to use it. Don't ignore in your machine. Okay, if you go for maintenance, that don't ignore this point, which is lubrication. Now let's see the third one. Never overlook safety. This is the third point you don't avoid, which is never overlook safety. Okay, so these are what not to do as a maintenance engineer. So let's go for the last job role, which is of automation and robotics engineer, which is currently in huge demand. And let's see what is the salary as a fresher and after growing as a robotics and automation engineer, and what will be your designation after the growth. And let's see what not to do as a robotics and automation engineer. These are the things which we are going to see next. Next is this one. Point, which is robotics and automation engineer, which is currently very trending and it is in huge demand. Okay, so let's see what are the roles and responsibility. First one is develop new products. It is not only robotics and automation engineer. slash R&D. So that point I haven't used R&D, research and development. Okay, so this is very important. After writing this, I came to know that I haven't wrote R&D. Okay. Work with robotics. And third one is conduct research on energy efficiency and sustainability. So robotics and automation main agenda is that you have to do energy efficiency and sustainability of your systems. Okay, so this is the third point. Conduct research. Okay, on energy efficiency and sustainability. Okay, so these are the 3 points, or you can say 3 roles and responsibilities as a robotics and automation engineer slash R&D, research and development engineer. Okay, so let's see the salary breakdown as a fresher or as an experienced person, and the designation as you grow in your experience. So as a fresher you will get 4 to 6 LPA, which is better than previous 4 job role. Okay, and let's see after the experience, after 5 years of experience, and after 10 years of experience, and after 15 plus years of experience. After 5 years of experience you will be R&D and specialist. Okay, and your salary will be around 8 to 12 LPA. This is also good than past 4th job role. Okay, so let's see the second. 10 years of experience you will be senior R&D engineer. Okay, and your salary will be around 15 to 20 LPA. This is also better than past 4 job role, and because this is currently in very demand, robotics and automation engineer slash research and development. Okay, so third, head of R&D, and your salary will be around 25 plus LPA. So these are the this is the salary breakdown of a robotics and automation engineer slash R&D engineer. Let's see the next point, which is the knowledge and skill required. Let's see this one. Okay, so first you have the knowledge of mechatronics, robotics, Python. So these are the important things, or you can say these are the important knowledge and skills required as a robotics and automation engineer slash R&D engineer. Okay, so let's see the final point, which is what not to do as a robotics and automation engineer. First one is don't copy old solutions. Second one is don't ignore testing. And the third, avoid resisting collaboration. Okay, so these are the 3 points you should not do as a robotics and automation engineer slash R&D engineer. Okay, so these are the 5 job roles you can seek after completing mechanical engineering. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So next week we are going to show you some different thing. This time we have shown you 5 job roles for mechanical engineering after graduation. Next time we will show something else. Thank you for watching the video, guys.